A man's value is still judged by money and nothing else. You know what a lot of men quietly realize as they grow older? The world treats men very differently depending on their financial status. And honestly, many men start noticing this from a young age. The moment a man has money, opportunities increase, respect increases, attention increases, people suddenly listen to him differently, treat him differently. Even his mistakes are sometimes tolerated more. But when a man is financially struggling, the world becomes much colder toward him. Suddenly, people become less patient, less interested, less supportive. And whether people admit it or not, many men genuinely feel like their value is directly connected to what they can provide financially, not who they are emotionally, not how kind they are, not how loyal they are, not how genuine they are. Money becomes the measurement, and honestly, that pressure affects many men deeply because imagine growing up feeling like your worth depends on your ability to earn, provide, and succeed. That is a heavy psychological burden to carry constantly. And I think this is why so many men become obsessed with financial success. Sometimes it's not even greed, sometimes it's survival emotionally. Because many men feel like without money, they become invisible. They notice how differently society responds to broke men versus successful men. A broke man is often judged quickly. People assume he's lazy, unserious, unattractive, irresponsible, or unsuccessful before even knowing his story. But let that same man suddenly become wealthy, and the exact same personality traits people ignored before suddenly become attractive. Confidence becomes charisma, silence becomes mysterious, focus becomes ambition, and honestly, many men notice this transformation very clearly. That is why some men begin to feel like love itself is conditional, conditional on stability, conditional on success, conditional on performance. And that realization changes people emotionally because deep down, many men are asking themselves, and they're asking themselves one painful question: if I had nothing, would anybody still truly value me? And honestly, not many men feel confident about the answer. Another thing people don't talk about enough is how financial pressure affects men mentally. Society constantly tells men they must provide, protect, lead, succeed, and stay emotionally strong at the same time. So when a man struggles financially, many of them secretly feel ashamed, not just stressed, ashamed, because they feel like they are failing at being valuable. And unfortunately, society reinforces this constantly. Even in relationships, men are often judged heavily by earning power. A man can be emotionally intelligent, loyal, caring, supportive, disciplined, and kind. But if he lacks money, many people still overlook him. Meanwhile, wealthy men are often given attention before character is even examined properly. And honestly, that reality can make some men emotionally bitter over time because they begin to feel like nobody truly cares about the person, only the lifestyle attached to him. But here is a deeper conversation many people avoid. Money absolutely matters in life. Stability matters, responsibility matters. But when money becomes the only thing defining a man's worth, eventually many men stop developing themselves emotionally. They focus on only on status, success, and survival because they feel that is all society rewards anyway. And honestly, that is dangerous too because some men become financially successful but emotionally empty. They know how to make money but don't know how to feel safe emotionally anymore. They don't know who genuinely loves them versus who loves the benefits attached to them. And that kind of loneliness is deeper than people realize. I think many men are tired internally, tired of feeling like they always have to prove their value through performance, tired of feeling respected only when they are winning financially, tired of feeling like vulnerability makes them less valuable. Because at the end of the day, men are human beings too, not machines created only to provide. But unfortunately, many men still feel like society measures their humanity through money first before anything else. Many men don't just chase money for luxury, they chase it to feel worthy.